Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Meteorologist Carly Smith here. If you saw the little headline, it's a perfect day. Hopefully you agree. Let me know if you do. I'm meteorologist Carly Smith, and we've got this live video update for you now on this Tuesday, February 6th. The time is just around 6:14. So yes, I'm calling it a perfect day, and here's why. There's the words. Here is your current view outside from our Lex camera. So amazing conditions, lots of sunshine, so grab the sunglasses, and the water is fairly calm. We've got light wind out of the north right now. It's going to shift northeast, then easterly into the afternoon. Highs today topping out in the low 70s, so 72 degrees. What makes today perfect? Chief Meteorologist Alan Holt would call it a sunny delight, because we are delighted with the sunshine, low humidity also, and light winds. So we've got sunshine, low humidity, light winds, and our temperature is not too hot, which does happen here in the coastal bend, especially in the summer. But we get some really beautiful days like today in the winter. It makes it all worth it. So we're seeing this perfect day thanks to high pressure. So the big blue H, that is our friend this time of year, not so much during the summer. What we are seeing over in California is that low pressure really just pumping the rainfall into Southern California. Lots of flooding, dangerous conditions out west. That low finally starts to move. It is going to change or push our high out of the way. We are going to see a chance for some rain heading into the second half of the week, but this front is basically going to stall, get pushed back to the north, and then by Sunday, we see a cold front move through the region, and that's going to come with an upper level low that tracks across the area as well. So essentially, the best way to describe it is, let me go back, it's moving before I want it to, and I wrote in depth about this. If you click the link that is part of this post and then click the weather story, the one that has my picture on it, that will give you all the information you need. But high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So the first graphic when we were talking about the rain was at the surface. Now we're in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. High pressure is building to our south across Mexico. It's kind of created this what's known as an omega blocking pattern because it looks like the Greek letter omega. That is why California has been slammed with all of the rainfalls, because that low is just not allowed to move over that high pressure ridge. It's finally going to get the push it needs as we head into the second half of this week. But essentially, it's going to slide north, right? Because that high pressure is still pretty strong. While it's weak enough to let that low start moving, it's still holding on strong as it kind of slides over the Caribbean. And what that's going to do is prevent that low and that cold front to really make it into South Texas. We're going to stay in a steady stream of moisture flow out of the Pacific, but notice the energy associated with any moisture stays to our north. That is at least until Saturday and Sunday, and that's going to come with another dip in the jet stream there that is going to allow for a upper level low to sweep across Texas, and that's what's going to get that cold front pushing through the coastal bend and finally providing us with that chance of rain. So essentially what you need to know, this is the breakdown, 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts tomorrow. So that's because we are going to be stuck in between the strongest pressure gradient between the high and the low pressure that finally starts moving away from California. We're going to be right there in the windy section of that system. Then we lose being in the windy section, but we're still breezy. We've got our typical southerly flow, shifts more south Saturday and Sunday before the front moves through the area. Northwest winds 15 to 25 miles per hour, so a little gusty also as we head into Monday. Our best chance of rain is going to come Sunday with that front. Saturday, there's a low chance of rain. Even Friday, even a lower chance of rain. So you've got a chance of showers Friday, Saturday, Sunday, possibly Monday, depending on the timing of that cold front. But essentially, I think Sunday is our best shot at rainfall as the front moves through. Temperatures will warm into the 70s before the front, cool a bit behind the front, not immediately, but it does look like on Monday we are going to run about 10 degrees colder than we were on Sunday for your high temperature at least. So cooler conditions on Monday, but the sun breaks through, we lose our rain. So anyway, it is looking like a really nice week ahead, but windy and cloudy. The southerly winds are going to increase our humidity and our cloud coverage. So that's about all I have. Our temperatures are going to go up as well with our southerly winds returning. But again, that's really, there's not a lot going on in the weather until we get to the weekend, but I want you to be aware of just how perfect today is. So if you can get outside and enjoy the weather, I highly recommend you do so, because I mean, nothing beats this view, right? Anyway, have a terrific Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. While y'all are still on here, if you haven't started leaving yet, don't forget, I also do a segment during First Edition that is the recess forecast. It's known as Color of the Weather, and today's Color of the Weather featured raining tacos. Of course, that's not going to happen in real life, but it is Taco Tuesday, and we are bringing that back on my Instagram page. So on my 7-day forecast, you can see all of my social media accounts. Carly Smith WX is what you need to search for, and we can have a great time chatting about tacos or the weather. That's all I have. Should I start my Super Bowl? Ooh, okay, that's a good question, Armando. I'll get more into the Super Bowl grilling, smoking forecast tomorrow. So thank you for asking that. I was like, I'm a order pizza kind of girl, but I love a good brisket. So I will dive into that forecast in more depth for you, because there is a chance of rain and we don't want that to impact the barbecuing. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Have a terrific Taco Tuesday, everyone, and hope to see you next time.